Okay, so good morning everyone. So today, since Thursday man ta, Thursday will be our online class, ha? Asynchronous, so it means pre-recorded na ang video in order for the others nga makaapas atong discussion because some of us kahinay man jud ilang data. So to consider them, muna siyang we will be having pre-recorded lecture video. Okay? So, before we continue sa ato ang discussion, let's first discuss the grading system. So, karong Friday class, mumit ko ninyo face-to-face. So, it means akong kwaon to inyong inyong assignment, ha? And then let's discuss katong mga assignment ninyong questions. Okay? Okay, so first, let's discuss the grading system for dynamics. Okay, wait sakas. Okay, so sa atong grading system sa atong dynamics, it is composed of chapter exams and major exams and also participation. Okay. So when we say chapter exams, mo ni siya atong mga exam number 1, exam number 2. While sa atong major exams, mo ni siya kato ang midterm and final exam. Okay? So, ang percentage sa atong chapter exams kay 40%, sa atong major exams kay 50%, and sa participation. So, when it comes to participation, it means inyong mga assignment and then mga oral recitation na to. So, appeal na sa inyong participation, which is 10%. It also includes your seat work. Okay? Sige. So, mingon tag participation. So, mingon tag participation, it is your assignment. What else? Your oral recitation, seat work. Okay? So, dihan na tanan paingon sa participation. So, you have 10% for participation. And then, for the major exams, since naatay 50%, so this 50% will be divided into two because we have major exam consists of midterm and final examination. So, to compute that class, para di na mo magsigig pangutana, di ba, sa inyong grade. So, for example, sa tuwan chapter exam, naka 50 over 100 mo. Okay? So, for example, ingon ana. So, sa inyong exam number 1, 50 over 100. Sa exam number 2 is 50 over 100 na po. And then, sa inyong major examination, sa inyong midterm, kaya na amoy 50 over 100. And then, sa inyong finals, again, is 50 over 100. And then, sa inyong participation, sa tanan ninyong recitation, sa assignment, and seat work, for example, nag-total ta og 100 and then your participation is 50 over 100. So unsa man na to pag-compute inyong grade. So ingon anion siya class ha. Okay, so to compute your grade, so final grade FG is equal to, so let's have first the chapter exam. So for your chapter exam na akay 50 over 100. So pila may total sa inyong chapter exam? So you have a total of 200 points. So sa 200 points naa lang kay 100 points. No? Okay, so this will be multiplied by times 50 plus 50. So, if mag 0% ko, wala ko i-times 50 plus 50. Since dili ko 0% class, so na ako i-add, so akong gihimo is akong gi-times 50 plus 50. Okay? So, muna na siya. So, that's the first solbo ninyo. And then, kanina siyang equation, inyo na po na siyang timesan if pila ka percent ang inyong chapter exam. So, pila maka percent ang chapter exam? 40%. So, times 0.40. Okay? And then, for final exam, midterm exam, pila man itong total? 100. Then, naka 50 over 100 man mo, diba? Times 50 plus 50. Times 0. So, gibahin man na to. So, this is 0.25 for the midterm. And then, for the final exam, naka 50 na pud mo. So, 50 over 100 times 50 plus 50 times 0.25. No? Then, lastly, our participation. So, for example, you got 50 over 100 times 50 plus 50 times 0.10. Okay, so you have to compute that using your calculator. So, pila man niya siya? So, let's compute ha. Wait. So, computer na to niya siya. So, a total of, pila man eh? 75. So, na may final grade na 75. So, this is equivalent to 3. So, na may 3. So, naka-3 mo sa dynamics. Nakuha? Okay. Okay. Sige. So, I hope wala na yung magsige question ha. Kung pila yung grade, so, pwede na ninyong makompute if pila inyong grade. Kaya ako man po i-return every after na ako mag-check sa inyong exams. Okay? Okay. Now, let's proceed to another example. So, continuation ni siya sa rectilinear gihapon. Let's check if okay, another example. So this will be our third example. Okay, so sorry for that, class. Nangyayari ka rin yun. So, now let's proceed. Okay. So, the next problem states that the velocity of a particle moving along a straight line is given by v is equal to at squared minus 20t plus 82, where v is in meter per second and t is in seconds. So evaluate the velocity and distance traveled by the particle when its acceleration is 0. So atong pangitaon is ang iyahang distance and iyahang velocity at acceleration 0. Okay. Ato ang given is velocity is equal to at squared minus 20t plus 82. Okay, let's put all the given. Diba? And then, kuha na to ang velocity. So, using this formula, makuha ba nato ang velocity? Bisan given ta og velocity in terms of time? Not yet, di ba? Dili pa ta kakuha sa atong velocity. It is because we have no given time yet. Wa pa nato nakuha if what time siya nga iyahang acceleration is 0. So, unsa man nato na siya pagkuha? Okay, so first, let's try to proceed sa ato ang distance travel. Since di pa man makuha ang velocity, why not let's proceed first sa ato ang distance travel. So given our velocity, so this problem is obviously a variable acceleration, right? Okay, so for the variable acceleration, our formula is this one. Kani siya atong mga formulas. Ito siya ibutan dire. Okay? Oops. Kuha, di ba? Okay, so muna siya ang mga formulas nato. So, unsa man nato paghimo nga gikan sa velocity, mahimo siyang distance. Okay. So, na to na siya, class. Okay. So, it is obvious na we can use our number for formula. Diba? So, first, to get our distance traveled at a certain time, we have to integrate our velocity t, which is given. No? So, unsa man, this is integral of 80 squared minus 20t plus 82 dt. So, muna na atong i-integrate in order for the formula become what? St, which is, pwede na itong makompute distance travel. Nakuha ninyo wala? I hope you get it. Class, ha? Okay. Now, to integrate that one, so sama pag-integrate, ani? It's just easy, di ba? A, dayon, 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1, which is 3, minus 20, t, 1 plus 1, 2, over 1 plus 1, 2, plus 82t, plus our constant c. Okay, so let's simplify. T cubed minus 10 t squared plus 82t plus c. So that is our function of st. So since we have our constant c, we have to get that value. So, unsa man nato pagkuha ang atong constant c? So, we have to assume. Since it is not given, so we have to assume. So, when we say nga ang ato ang time is 0, therefore, if time is 0, so it means the object does not move. Wala pa ni move ang object, di ba? So, it means wala pa siya distance travel at time is equal to 0. Am I right? Okay. So, let's assume if t is equal to 0, so our distance is also equal to 0. Kuha ninyo? Okay. So, we have to substitute. This is 0, 0, 0, 0. So, therefore, c is equal to 0. So, the final function of st is equal to 8t cubed over 3 minus 10t plus 82t. Okay? So, muna siya function sa ato ang S. Okay, what's next? Sa sunod ani class? Okay, so di gyapon siya makuha, di ba? Ang given nato is acceleration 0. So acceleration 0. So unsaon naman pud na nato? Okay. So as you can see here, pwede data class mugamit sa ato ang derivatives, di ba? So if ato dang i-derive ang ato ang function v, makakuha ta og function sa ato ang acceleration t, at. And if ato dang i-derive ang ato, okay? Square din siya klase. Okay, sige. So, let's try. To get our AT, we have to derive our VT. No? So, AT is equal to the derivative of atong V, AT squared minus 20T plus 82. So, we have to derive that one. So, how? So, imo nang i-go down dira. So, we have 16t minus 20. And then, derivative of a constant is 0. This is constant 82. So, that is 0. Okay. So, makakuha na ta ni class. Makakuha na ta og time. Because it is said here nga, kuhaan na to ang velocity and the distance at acceleration 0. So, ang question, unsa nga time nga ang iyang acceleration is 0. So what time nga ang acceleration sa atong particle is 0? Okay. So therefore, let's say that if ang atong acceleration is 0, unsa daw ang ato ang time t? So if we are to get that, the value of our t is 1.25 seconds. So natay 1.25 seconds. So it means if the particle travels at 1.25 seconds, ang ato ang acceleration sa ato ang particle is now equal to 0. So it means there is already a uniform motion nga nahitabo. Diba? Because if the acceleration is 0, so it means uniform motion na siya. So the same na siya og velocity and iyahang speed. Kuha ninyo? Okay. So, in this part, we can now solve for our distance. So what we need to do is just to substitute the value of our time. Am I correct? So therefore, our S at 1.25 seconds, or the particle travels 92.083 meters at 1.25 seconds. Okay? So, at 1.25 seconds, muna niya ang iyahang na travel sa ato ang particle. Kuha? Okay, let's check. Let's check our solution. Okay, it's correct. So we already have the value for our distances. Okay, now let's proceed to our velocity vt. So since we already have the given function of vt, at squared minus as 82, so v is equal to 8 times plus 82. So our velocity at 1.25 seconds is 69.5 meter per second. Nakuha? So this is our final answer. Okay? Okay. So you may take a screenshot for this one, class. Okay, now okay, next example. I hope class na-realize na ninyo niya. And I think this is not new to you na. It's because nanan siya sa inyohang physics, right? Okay. So for our next example, we have okay, this one. Okay. Okay, so this one. So it says in the problem that a train, upon passing point A at speed of 72 km per hour, accelerates at 0.75 meter per s squared for 1 minute. How far in kilometer from point A will it be in 2 minutes after passing point A? Okay. So in order for you to imagine and realize what is the problem telling you, you need a free body diagram, no? Or you need to draw it. So let's draw. So for example, muna siya ang giagian sa ato ang train. And it says that ang ato ang train kay napa siya at point A, di ba? Nasa at point A. So for example, this is A. So muna ato ang train diha. So it says there nga ang train nato kay ni-travel siya at speed of 72 kph, then accelerate siya of 0.75 meter per s squared for 1 minute. So for example, after 1 minute, muna ni ato ang train na siya dire at B. So pila ang distance niyan travel. So kani siya at 1 minute muna na iya ang distance traveled if naa siya speed nga, let's say that speed or velocity na 72 kph and acceleration na 0.75 meter per s squared. So ang pangutana is how far from point A ang matravel sa train after 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes, since that is 1 minute, so another 1 minute niyang travel, asa na siya dapita? Unsa na iyang kalayo sa iyang point A? So this is our S2. So another 1 minute. So a total of, ilatanan, 2 minutes. Kuha ninyo? Okay. So wala tayo velocity, wala patakabalo, ayang acceleration. Wala. Okay. Okay. Wait sa. For 1 minute, napani siya sumpay ha, along a straight line, along a straight path, then decelerates at 1 meter per second squared. Okay. So, bali, ang giingon sa problem, after 1 minute daw, nga pag-accelerate niya, hinay-hinay o accelerate mo ang ni-decelerate ang ato ang train by 1 meter per s squared. So, muna iya ang deceleration. So, when we say deceleration, our value in that is negative. So, if mo accelerate, mo speed up siya, that is positive. And then if mo hinay-hinay siya, mo slow down siya, mo move slow siya. So therefore, natay deceleration na hitabo, so that is negative. Okay? That's why ang ato ang acceleration at that part is negative 1 meter per s squared. Okay. So now, let's proceed to solution. Okay, to solve this problem, ato usa siyang hinahinayon. Ang gipangita man good is ang distance traveled from A to C. Di ba? Okay, so what formulas nga ato amang i-use? So we have to know that pwede ta makagamit ani na formulas, no? Okay, let's copy this formula. Sa to ang constant. Okay, that one. So, unsa man atong buhaton ani class? Ato ba siyang kuhaon sa ang S1 and then kuhaon ang S2 and then we have to add S1 and S2 to get the distance travel? Or direktaon na to? So, since sa atong formula is we have formula of natay value sa atong acceleration dapat, di ba? And we know nga from A to B lahi ang atong acceleration and then from B to C lahi na sa atong acceleration, right? So it means we cannot directly answer the distance traveled from A to C using just one solution or formula. So, what we need to do is to combine the S1 and S2. So, first, let's get the value of our S1. Since using the second formula, we can get the value of our S1 since given ang ato ang initial velocity and our acceleration. Right? Okay. Sige. Okay, now let's proceed to getting our S1. So we know S1 is equal to the velocity initial plus 1/2 AT squared. So for our S1, the initial velocity is 72. Since that is per hour, is that 72? Okay, so that is 72 kilometer per hour. No? So what we need to do here is to convert the kilometer to meters and then R to seconds. And then ang atong answer ana is meter, di ba? But what is needed is in kilometers. So, our answer in meters, we have to convert that into kilometers. So, we have to convert kilometer per hour. Diba? In In 1 kilometer, pila man nga meter? 1,000 meter. And in 1 hour, pila ka seconds? 3,600 seconds. Okay, so that is our VI times T. So, pila man ang T na to gamiton? 1 minute. And we know 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So, times 60. Plus 1/2. Iyang acceleration is 0.75. So, no need to convert na kay meter per S squared na siya. So, our S1 is pila? So, we have 2,550 meters. So, that is for our S1. Now, let's proceed to our S2. So, okay ra sad if ang atong gamiton ani is ang kuan di ba ang formula number 2, which is S is equal to VIT plus 1/2 AT squared. But the problem is we don't know what V1 to be used. Di ba kay magsugod man tag compute sa atong S2 from B to C naman. Ang katong velocity kanina initial is mao man to dire. This is the velocity initial at S1. No? So, ang atong pangitaon ani is ang velocity initial na pod at B. So, unsaon man na nato? So, therefore, class, if ato siyang lantawon, ang ato ang velocity initial at B is equal to our velocity final at A. Diba? If gikan siya dire, na siya velocity from A, and then since ni accelerate man siya at 0.75 meter per S squared for 1 minute, na change ang iyahang final velocity. Because our formula for VF is equal to, diba? No? Kuha, wala. Okay, balik ha. When we say final velocity, class, kung unsa tong initial, di ba naman tayo initial velocity which is 72 km per hour sa to ang point A, no? But sa to formula ha, na ay additional nga acceleration times time. So since ang ato ang train kay nag-move and ni-accelerate at 1 minute, so therefore na-change ang ato ang final velocity sa ato ang A. So therefore, ang ato ang final velocity at A is equal sa ato ang initial velocity at B. Nakuha ninyo? Wala? Okay. So let's try to solve the final velocity at A after it travels and accelerates at 0.75 meter per S squared at 1 minute. So VI na to is 72. So let's convert this 1,000 over 3,600 plus pila man yung acceleration? 0.75 times 1 minute, 60 seconds. So our VFA here is pila man is 65 meter per second. So therefore, after 1 minute, for example ang ato ang train after from point A after 1 minute, ang iyahang velocity kay nahimo ng 65 meter per second. And after 1 minute, ang atoang train kay naa na sa point B. So therefore, ang atoang final velocity at A is also equal to our initial velocity at B. And I hope you understand it. Nakuha ninyo, class? Okay. Now, we can now solve for our S2. For our S2, we have initial velocity at B. S2, muna siya atong S2 class. Kani ang atong distance from B to C. So, therefore, imong initial kay ang velocity at B plus 1/2 80 squared. So, this is 65 plus 1/2. So, pila may acceleration sa atong S2? So, ni-decelerate man siya, no? That's why we have negative 1 meter per S squared. And then, that is for another 1 minute, so 60 seconds squared. Okay? So, the value for our S2 is equal to 65 plus 1/2. So, the value is... wait. So, napaniti, so times 60 pa niya siya. 60 seconds. So, we have 2,100 meters. Okay? So, that is our S2. Now, ang problem kay ang gipangita niya kay in kilometers man from point A to C. Di ba? Kaningon man siya nga pila daw ang distance traveled after 2 minutes. So it means from point A to C. So A to C is equal to S1 plus S2. So we have 2,550 plus 2,100. So, this is equal to 4,650, di ba? So, we have 4,650 meters. So, we have to convert that into kilometers. Pila man eh. So, you have to show your solution na kung yun sa pag-convert. So, in 1,000 meters, we have 1 kilometer. So, therefore, the answer is 4.65 kilometers. So, that is our final answer. Okay? Nakuha? Okay. Now, let's proceed to another example. It's a class sa Kriyotra. It's a class sa o sa i-take note to akong mga na-discuss. Okay, so this will be last example for karong adlaw. So, napatay another two examples class ha. So, these two examples remaining, so bali mo discuss na karon og last example. And then napatay another remaining example nga duha ka buok. And these examples will be discussed on Friday. So, bali, since makadiscuss naman ta og mga nakadiscuss na tag at least 5, di ba, ka examples. So, maybe, karong Friday, you prepare for a sit work. Ha? So, mag-sit work ta karong Friday. Ha? Okay. So, let's answer one more problem. Okay. Sige. Okay. Now let's proceed to our last example for today. So let's read our problem. So a particle moves along a straight line according to the function of s, which is equal to 3t cubed minus 36t plus 2, where s is the distance traveled in meters and t is in seconds. So determine the following. The time required for the particle to reach a velocity of 45 meters per second, and B, the acceleration of the particle when v is equal to 108 meters per second, and C, the net displacement of the particle from t is equal to 5 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay. Now, sa pangutanas letter A, the time required for the particle to reach a velocity of 45 meter per second. So this is obviously a variable acceleration. So let's copy-paste the formula para dali ninyong makita. Na. So atong given is ST, and atong kwaon is ang time at velocity 45 meter per second. Diba? Okay. So, according to our formula number 2, if we are to if atong i-derivative ang ato ang given s function, makakuha ta sa atong value sa ato ang VT. Okay, so let's try that. Ngano mang number 2, it is because ang given sa to ang letter A is velocity of 45 meter per second. So, imo rin siyang lantawon diha, depende sa unsay given. Okay? So, di mapunta ka gamit ang formula if wala tay given. So, ang formula nga atong gamiton is depende jud sa ato ang given. Kuha ninyo? Okay. So, we need to do here is we have to differentiate the function s. No? Para mahimo siyang function of VT or velocity. So, derivative of dt, atong s is 3t cubed minus 3060 plus 2. Ana. So, therefore, VT is equal to, may mo siyang 90 squared. So, class ha, dapat kabalo, magdektar ako dire, dili na kumutudlog, giunsa siyang pagkahimo og 90 squared. Ha? 3060. So, muna ni siya ang derivative niya. Kuha ninyo? So, muna na siya to ang function VT. So, ang gipangita nato is ang time required. So, we at 45 meter per second na velocity. So, if this is 45 meter per second na velocity, what is our time? So, muna siya pasabot, ana. So, t is equal to what? Pila man na? T is equal to 3 seconds. So, this is our answer for letter A. Now, for letter B, question letter B, determine the acceleration of the particle when V is equal to 108 meter per second. Okay, so how will we do that? Sa man na nato siya, class. Nga atong makuha is ang acceleration. Okay. So, yun na ni. So, if ato dang dang 108 na velocity, ato i-check pila ang ato ang time. Sige, pila yung time ani? This is so that is 4 seconds. Nga naman kung nikuha og time, it is because according to our formula number 1 in the variable acceleration, if we differentiate the function v, that will be equal to the function 80 na. Diba? So, ang atong 80 na function is in terms of time man. So, dapat ang mukuha daan sa ato ang time value since given man ta og velocity 108 meter per second. So, using this formula, makakuha na tag t. And then, kanang t nga itong nakuha diha, then we can use that as our value for our function 80. Kuha? Okay. So, we know that 80 is equal to the derivative of function derivative function v dt. So, pila man eh? So this is 18t, and then the derivative of a constant is 0 man. So therefore, ang atong acceleration at 4 seconds is pila? That is 72 meter per s². Nakuha? Okay. So, bali, ang pasabot-an ni class, at time 4 seconds, we have a velocity of 108 meter per second and an acceleration of 72 meter per s². Kuha ninyo? So, bali, ang atong particle daw, for example, this is our particle na kay velocity na 108 meter per second, and after, as it travels for 4 seconds, na siya acceleration na 72 meter per s². So, this is our final answer. Okay? Okay. Now, for the letter C, the net displacement of the particle from t is equal to 5 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay, how will we do this? Nganingon man siya nga from 5 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay, let's copy this first. Ano lang ta. Okay, so for letter C, sige, pangita sa letter C, ang net displacement daw at sa particle at 5 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay. Now, since distance man na given, di ba? So, dali ra. S is equal to 3t cubed minus 3060 plus 2. So, ato sang kwaon ang distance at 5 seconds. So, 3, 5 plus 2. So, therefore, S ang gitravel sa ato ang particle at 5 seconds is You have to compute po ka sa, di kayo magkopya-kopya ras akong, usapod akong gibutan dire. So, 197 meters. And then, sa ato ang distance at 2 seconds, so, S2 na to is negative 46 meters. Okay. So, inyo na siyang i-drawing ha. So, sa pag-drawing ani class, giingon di ba sa atong problem nga the net displacement of the particle from, so gikan daw siya at 5 seconds. So, for example, this is the initial point of our particle at 0 seconds. And then, at 5 seconds daw, sa may natabo sa ito ang particle, paingon siya sa right. It is because, sa man, positive ang ato ang answer. So, this is at 5 seconds, naa na siya dire ang atong particle. Kana. So, muna siya naitabo. So, pila yan travel? 197 meters. Ha? And then, lingon na po siya. Pila daw ang net displacement if ang particle at 5 seconds and then ang particle at 2 seconds. So, at 2 seconds, negative, di ba, no? At 2 seconds, since negative man na siya, so it means na siya sa left side sa atong initial point. So, example, this one. So, at 2 seconds, naa siya at 46 meters. Diba? Kuha. So, atong buhaton ana is, ang pangutana ana is ang net displacement if ang ato ang particle is at the position if at the position nga it travels 5 seconds. So, gikan daw siya dire, ha? Kay from 5 seconds man, as it travels at 5 seconds, paingon siya sa 2 seconds. So, pila daw ang displacement from the initial point at 5 seconds as it travels from the initial point to 2 seconds. So therefore, ang ato ang final na point diri is at 2 seconds and ang ato ang initial point diri is at 5 seconds. So therefore, ang ato ang displacement diri, when you say displacement, di ba? Displacement is the distance from the initial to the final. Di ba? Ang ato ang sa problem is, ang ato ang initial is at 5 seconds, ang ato ang final is at 2 seconds. So therefore, makita na to diha class, nga we just need to add 197 plus 46. 197 plus 46. So therefore, ang displacement delta, for example, that is our sign of displacement, is equal to 243 meters. Nakuha? Okay. So, if you have questions, then pwede mo maka-ask na ako personally on Friday. Ha? Kaya napatay nabilin nga is-it work na to ning nabilin na examples. We have 2 or 3 more examples, then ato siyang is-it work karong Friday. Okay? So, get ready and maybe atong sit work is mga 20 minutes, then ato siyang answeran after 20 minutes. Okay? Sige. So, thank you for listening and watching the class. So, I hope tanan ha, nag-take note ani, kamo tanan dyan nag-take note, naminaw, and if you have questions, raise them on Friday. Okay? So, thank you and God bless everyone.